What's up, Strongline? How are we today? Happy Thursday. Happy Longstrong Core Day. I hope you have had a fantastic morning so far. You are ready to rock and roll. Finish this week off strong. So for Longstrong Core Day, we need a box and we're gonna need a dumbbell. All right, so grab your box, grab your dumbbell, and then if you are here live, chat me, say hello, let me know that you are here working out with me. If you are tuning in on demand, drop a note, hit like, leave a comment, and then we are gonna get this party started. It's not quite yet 11. We'll wait another, oh, my clock just struck 11. Let's get started here, kicking things off with our jumping jacks. Swinging those arms up overhead, staying nice and light on your feet. Let's take a big inhale and a big exhale. Carol, welcome. Thank you for joining me an hour earlier. And let's start to jog it out, forwards and backwards. In place, just keep the body moving here. Get the blood flowing. From our jog, let's take it to butt kicks. Heels to your butt, drive those knees down to the ground. And then lean back, high knees. Pulling them up nice and high. We did so many of these yesterday. Let's slow it down. Feet under the hips, thumbs on the shoulder. Pull those hips back. Feel that stretch in the hamstrings and then stand up. Hinge back and drive up to standing. Give me two more. And then after that second one, let's go ahead, reach down for the floor. Find the ground, walk yourself out to plank. From your high plank, bringing that right foot forward, up to your right hands, and then slowly drop the back knee. Settling into our hips here, opening up our hips. Let's take a big twist to the right, feeling that spine open up, and then counter twist underneath. Good, and then let's switch sides. Left foot forward, dropping the back knee, relaxing the foot, settle into the hips here. Big inhales and big exhales. And big twist up, rotating through that spine, through your shoulders, and thread it underneath. Good. From here, let's go down onto all fours. And from our all fours, we're going to go into our bird dog. So opposite arm, opposite leg, extending out, reaching long. There we go. Finding that nice neutral spine, warming up our core here. One more. And then step back to plank, shift it up and back into that downward facing dog. Pedaling out through the heels, driving your chest towards your thighs. And then go ahead and walk your feet up to standing. Let's continue this warm up with a few squats. So gluing your feet down into the ground, drive those knees out. Reach your hips back and down, pushing through the floor to stand up. Let's go 3 more squats. And rest. So we have 3 segments. Each segment is going to include 1 minute, 2 minute, 90 seconds, and 30 seconds. We're going to go through 2 of the segments 2 rounds, and then we're going to finish off with that 3rd segment just 1 time through. Don't worry about it. I'll let you know as we go, but just know it's going to be a lot of different movements and a lot of different time domains. So we're going to kick things off. You're going to need your box. You're going to need your dumbbell. So we're going to lay on the floor with that weight. And we're going to do 1 minute of lat pullovers. So on our back, driving those shoulders into the ground, we're going to grab that dumbbell, 1 minute here, and then we'll move on over to our box for step up to reverse lunges. All right, let's get this party started. 25 nonstop minutes in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So dumbbell overhead, we're going to slowly lower back and bring those arms back up, keeping the elbows locked out. Pull back, Feel the lats engage, and use them to bring those arms straight up overhead. So we have 1 minute here, and then we have 2 minutes in those step-ups to reverse lunges where we'll get to do 1 minute on each leg. Big exhale as you return that dumbbell up overhead. Whew. Active through the shoulders, driving the shoulders into the floor. You'll feel that core as well. We have 13 seconds. When we get to the box, let's start with our right leg. Right leg stepping up in 2, 1, and let's go. So on the box, right leg leads. We're going to step up, step down, reverse lunge on the right going back, and then drive straight up into the box. So finding a nice rhythm, finding the balance, and pivoting around that standing leg. So right leg steps up, and right leg lunges back. Try to find a nice steady pace here. Option to hold extra weight, or option just to move through it. Working a little bit more of that cardio and that muscular endurance. In 10 seconds, we'll switch sides. Coming into the left foot stepping on the box. 2, 1, let's go. Left foot steps up, right steps down, left lunges back. Driving up and lunging back. Stepping down normally. So left steps up, right steps down. You don't have to step down far away from the box. Pushing through that foot. 30 more seconds. Then we're going to go a pike handstand push-up to a regular push-up. And I'll show you what that's going to look like. Right now we have 13 more seconds on the box. 5 seconds, meet me in a high plank. 2, 1, let's go. High plank, walk it back to a pike. Give me 1 pike push-up, walk it out to plank, 1 regular push-up. Walk it back to pike, shift forward. Handstand push-up, walk it out to plank, regular push-up. We're here for 90 seconds. So that means you get to take your time, really working the strength in both the pike and the regular push-up. Remember, for those pike push-ups, we want to look back at our feet. Shifting our weight forward over our hands, and that head is going to come right in front of our hands. Shoulders are starting to get fatigued here, but we'll give them a bit of a break in 25 seconds. Good. Try to stay strong. Spinning the floor apart with those push-ups. With the pikes, we have 10 seconds. We come on our back to hollow hold. In 5, 1 more push-up. 3, 2, 1, hollow hold. Okay, segment 1, we're finishing it. Segment 2, we start off with 1 minute of Russian twists, followed by 2 minutes of dumbbell snatches. Make your hollow hold challenging. Make it something you're proud of. In 10 seconds, we'll grab that weight for Russian twists. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right. Grabbing that dumbbell, rotate, rotate. Big twist through the torso. Option to lift the legs. And then we're gonna do a set. Maybe you take a rest, then you go to another small set. Working through this minute, trying to find both a steady pace while also maintaining the quality of each Russian twist. Tapping the ground. Whew. 20 more seconds, then we have dumbbell snatches. Keep going. 10 seconds. We come to our feet, our abs get a break in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go on your feet. 2 minutes here. So that means you can alternate. You can do 1 minute on one arm and 1 minute on the other. It's up to you. But we're gonna move through this for the next 2 minutes. One dumbbell snatch after the next. Pushing through the ground. Standing up nice and tall, nice and strong through the hamstrings and through the butt. Feeling the hips open and that dumbbell just float overhead. Good. So after our snatches, our next movement are gonna be side plank, thread the needles. 90 seconds, which means we're going 45 seconds on each side. 1 minute down, 1 to go. Keep moving. Find that rhythm. Find that pace. Keep your breath under control. There we go. If you're wondering where Sheldon is today, I'm still on babysitting duty. He's just back at my place right now, enjoying some solitude, right? Some time away from each other. And that's why this class is early, because I have to go back and get him. 20 more seconds here. We'll come into our side plank, thread the needles in 10 seconds. Let's start on our right side. Forearm down in 5, 3, 2, 1. Side plank. We're gonna thread through and open up. 45 seconds. Big twist through, peeking underneath that armpit, and then leading from the hips to twist yourself back to neutral. Keep breathing. 20 seconds left on this side. You can come to your knees and rotate in a knee modified side plank. Believe me, you'll still feel your core. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Other side. So we have 45 seconds here. And then we're gonna finish our last 30 seconds in a forearm plank, going hip dips. Basically rotating side to side, continuing on with this segment of obliques. 15 more seconds here. Stay strong through the shoulder. Big twist. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Onto the elbows, low plank. We're gonna dip side to side. So now we're gonna come back to that first round. We're gonna do each of these segments one more time. Then we have our cash out, 5 minutes. 7 seconds. We come back to our lat pullovers in 3, 2, 1. On your back. Grabbing that dumbbell, pulling straight up over our head. Keeping those arms nice and straight. You will probably feel the core as those muscles have to really engage as well to support this overhead. But think about the lats. Think about the muscles we use to row with as you load them going back and you use them pulling forward. We have our step up to reverse lunges next. Getting there in 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Right leg leads. Step up, reverse lunge. Drive up, into reverse lunge. Getting in the rhythm here. Second time's a charm. It's always better than the first round. Fully extend that leg as you stand up. Good. And then lunge back. Nice 90 degrees in each leg. Noticing your hips, your glute muscles as you both stand up and lunge back. 5 seconds, we switch sides. 2, 1, let's go. Other leg up, leading with the left and stepping back with the right. Whoops, we are out of focus here. There we go, lead back with the left, step down with the right. That should be better. All right. Good, drive through that foot. 30 more seconds. We come to our pike push-up to push-up. Keeping the core strong, the balance strong, rotating back. 10 seconds, 90 seconds for our shoulders in 3, 2, 1. Start in your high plank, walk it back to pike. We have 1 pike push-up, walk it out to plank, 1 regular push-up. So working the variations in these pressing motions, both the regular push-up that we work quite often, and that pike push-up, which is basically a handstand push-up, basically like doing a body weight overhead press. Remember, our shoulders get a break as we come into our hollow hold, and then we're done with this first segment. We'll move into segment number 2. Spin the floor with your fingers, grounding and gripping in. 30 more seconds here. Maybe resting in plank, maybe resting in a down dog. But then once you get to the push-ups, let's make them really good, guys. We have 12 seconds. Good, 1 more pike or 1 more regular. 3, 2, 1. Hollow hold. 30 seconds, making yourself proud. Then we come into Russian twist. We have all that oblique work coming next. Maybe our arms go overhead, our legs lower. We have 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Grabbing our dumbbell in 2, 1, and let's go. Grab that weight. Rotate, rotate. Twisting through. 1 minute here. we go. Feel that nice, strong twist, that control through the sides. Whew, 30 more seconds. Let's keep it up. Keep those elbows in nice and close. After this, we have 2 minutes of dumbbell snatches. We've done it before. We can do it again. 10 seconds. On our feet in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Make your way to your feet. Same thing. We can alternate arms, or we can do 1 minute on each side. Our shoulders might feel a bit more fatigued now as we're in minute 16 of this workout. So let's power through our legs. Let's really find that strength in the hips, that power that we generate from our hips to help give the shoulder a break, and use this movement as it's meant to be used. The snatch is all about the hip drive. It's all about generating power to bring this object all the way overhead in one fluid motion. 3, 2, 1, that's halfway, keep it going. 1 more minute here. Shouldn't be so bad. We're enjoying it. Then we have our side plank, thread the needles. So then you might be wondering, what's our last 5 minutes? So we're gonna have the same time frames, different movements, and they are all core. All right, it is Longstrong core day after all. We've had plenty of squats, snatches, step-ups, lunges, push-ups all week long. Keep it going here, 10 more seconds. We'll come to side plank, thread the needles in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 45 seconds on each side. Big twist through. Use the hips to pull forward. You can always keep your hand on your side to really ensure that you're rotating from the side and not just the hand. We can always come into a double knee side plank, because sometimes we want to feel the rotation without feeling overtaxed. We're too much stress in the shoulder. 2, 1, other side. Twist it over, and let's get going. Pull through, reach up, scoop under, pull something out of there. Scoop, pull it up and show it high. There we go, less than 30 seconds. We'll come to those low plank hip dips. Option to stay stacked on the feet, stay stacked on the knees, or maybe make a change for our last 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, forearm plank. Rotate down and down. All right, we're coming into our final 5 minutes. Our first minute is Superman. So we're gonna be on our bellies, lifting up, working the counter balance muscles to all of the front core we do. 3, 2, 1, on your bellies, here we go. Peel up and lower down. Down and up, it's just a minute, and it's just one time through. So if you hate these, just know we only do them once. Our next movement, we have Turkish get-ups, my friends. 2 minutes of them. If Turkish get-ups are just too much, you can't do them. I'll give you some options as we go through our Superman. You can do windmills instead. You can do the first part of the Turkish get-up. You can do the get-up without weight. So all variations are important. Maybe you pick what works best for you today. And I'll go through those Turkish get-ups in 10 seconds. Lift up, feel those back muscles. They feel so good too. 1, let's go. Dumbbell in the right hand. Our right knee is bent. Our left arm is out to 45. We're gonna reach up to the sky onto the elbow. We're gonna push onto the hand. We're gonna drive through our right leg, hips up. Bring that left leg through. Find your balance, look at the dumbbell, come to the top of a lunge and stand up. Now let's lunge back. Let's find the floor by staying, looking at our dumbbell. Bring the leg under and roll down. Let's swap to the left. Left hand, left knee. We're gonna push up onto that right elbow. Look at your dumbbell. Right hand, drive through the foot, hips up. Bring the leg through. Look at the dumbbell, sit up tall, stand up tall. Nice overhead lunge. Now trust that the floor is there, lunge back. Reach for the floor with the hand, sweep the leg through, and lower down. Keep going. We have 1 more minute. See? 2 minutes of Turkish get-ups really isn't that bad because you can only go so fast. And actually, while we can rush these, there's really no point, right? The control, feeling each part of the movement is gonna be more beneficial for us in the long run than just rushing through it to say we can. 25 seconds. Then we come to seated around the world for 90 seconds. Finish up what you can. Maybe do a partial rep. 10 seconds. Then we'll plant that dumbbell at our feet in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Dumbbell at the feet. Legs are gonna go up and over. Bring them together up to the other side, up around to the other side. Nice and light through the legs, strong through the legs. Can you pull towards your chest and then come over? Can you keep your legs straight? If you can't, keep the knees bent, up and over. If you need to, pull behind and around the dumbbell, all right? Maybe you lift the arms up straight overhead like you're holding onto a pull-up bar. And now you're using your core to go windshield wipers up and around, feeling the core, the hip flexors, the leg strength, feeling like a badass gymnast like Simone Biles, less than 30 seconds. We're gonna finish it off with plank jacks. High or low plank, your choice. Jacking those feet in and out or stepping. 15 more seconds here. In these around the world, everything's starting to burn, starting to fatigue. 3, 2, 1. Let's take it home. Plank jacks, high or low. Jump it out or step it out. But keep moving, keep that weight shifted forward. Shoulders over the wrists. It's only 30 seconds, and then we are done. You have 10 seconds. 5, 2, 1, and time. Whew, that felt good. I needed that sweat. Thank you for joining me early. Let's do a little stretch. I feel that in my core and my neck today. All right, so coming down, On our bellies, let's pull ourselves up. Look to the sky. Get a big opening through the abs. Maybe rotate side to side. And then counter that with a child's pose, reaching the arms long, driving the chest to the ground. Come up onto all fours. One big cat and one big cow. Reach the left arm up, thread it high, pull it underneath. And then reach the right arm up, thread it high, and pull it underneath. Awesome job, guys. I hope you have a very fantastic rest of your Thursday already. Hard to believe, a great weekend. And I'll see you back here on Monday. Thank you, guys.